person ever. My heart dropped. I only got one first day of high school, and I blew it. I slowly began to ask my other friends what they thought of me at first, and one responded, "Yeah, bro, I didn't really like you at first, but I like you now, though." And then another, "Yeah, if we didn't play football together, I would have thought you were the weirdest kid." I was confident I was doing the right thing, but I really wasn't. How could my friends like me now, and not at the beginning, when I felt like I hadn't changed at all? I wish I knew then not to change, but I couldn't help it. My friends were everything to me, but our friendships were built on something very different than I thought they were. I became insecure, something I hadn't felt in a long time. I started to think about my eagerness as being weird, and I found myself not as outspoken as I once was. When our sophomore year rolled around, a lot of new kids came into our grade. A lot of them are still some of my best friends today. But with more kids came even more people giving me criticism. Some days I'd walk into the locker room to find a chorus of Graham and Owen yelling, "Take that shirt off, Dad." Well, I found it funny at first because I don't have the most defined chest or abs. After I heard this many times, it started to have an impact. Even though when I wasn't playing a sport, I worked out 3 or 4 times a week, I found myself working out even more, trying to do extra chest and core exercises, trying to get them to stop. Even though I knew my friends were joking, and I know they do it just to be funny and have a laugh, I don't find it as hilarious as they do. When I asked all my friends why they make fun of me so much, I hear the common response, "Bro, we all know you can take it, and you're just an easy person to make fun of." Just because I can laugh at myself and take an insult doesn't mean what they say is not hurtful. I love my friends, but if they don't think it hurts, then maybe they don't know me as well as they thought. Just because I seemingly have friends, play sports, and have it figured out doesn't make me untouchable. Sometimes I think I should just laugh along with what my friends say because everyone expects me to be super happy all the time and not insecure at all. Just this month, I heard a comment that left me frustrated and upset. As some of you may know, I want to play football at MIT. I love physics, and I want to be an aerospace engineer. In December, I was deferred after applying early. After break, upon returning to school, I wasn't really upset anymore after what happened. One day, in the locker room, I heard some people talking about me. These weren't really my friends, but I peered in closer so I could hear what they were saying. To leave out names, I heard one of them say to the others, "I don't know how Will ever thought he was going to get into MIT," and then all of them started laughing. My face got red hot, and I turned away and went to my car. I drove home immediately and stuffed my head in my pillows. This didn't even make me mad, I was just upset. In my head, I started to agree with them. They were right. Why should I have even applied there? Why did I ever think I could get in? I'm not that special. I wrote this speech today to tell all of you that it's okay to be yourself. Even though the dad bod comments still hurt, I can take it as a joke and tell my friends to piss off. The only thing that still bugs me is that I wish when I was a freshman, I knew that my eagerness to be everyone's friend was not a flaw. That is who I am in a nutshell. I'm excited every day to meet people, and even if no one wanted that eagerness, I would rather that than be friends with people just by changing who I am. Now as a senior, I've started to figure out who I am once again. A friend, an athlete, someone to talk to. That is me. I came into BBN knowing who I was, and through a lot of twists and turns, I ended up right back in the same place as I started. So to all of you who feel the need to change, who feel the pressures of high school driving you away from who you are, who think it would be easier just to fit in, don't. Because once you realize how great you are just being yourself, you'll turn around and start telling other people not to change too.